How to Train Your Dragon never won an Oscar. Why have so many great movies never won an Oscar? And did you know that even some super famous Pixar films never received this award? Get ready and let's check it all out. Welcome to Cine lovers. The Oscars are coming, and as always, everyone already has their favorites. It's that time of year when we root, debate, and bet on the winners. Among the most anticipated categories, Best Animated Feature always grabs attention, with incredible films competing for the prize and showing how much animation evolves every year. Who will take home the statuette this time? Well, in this video, I'm going to talk about the animated films that never won an Oscar in the Best Animated Feature category. There are animations that didn't win in this category, but did win in others, like Best Original Score, Visual Effects, and more. So I'll focus only on the ones that never won Best Animated Feature, which is the one they all want to win, right? Let's start with Monsters, Inc., an amazing film with an original story, but it didn't win in this category and lost to Shrek in the 2002 Oscars. For those who don't know, the Best Animated Feature category didn't exist before. It was introduced in 2002. Before that, animated films were nominated alongside live-action films. Everything was mixed. It must have been really challenging to choose between Shrek and Monsters Incorporated. And Monsters University? Did it win the 2014 Oscar? It didn't even get nominated. Sad, because it really deserved it. Ice Age, an incredible film that was a huge success, was nominated for the 2003 Oscar but didn't win. What makes me even sadder is that no other Ice Age film was ever nominated in this category after that. The first one was the only one, but 2003 had some amazing films competing in this category. Besides Ice Age, there was Lilo and Stitch, Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron, Treasure Planet, Love It So Much, and the winner, Spirited Away. So, comment down below which of these films that never won an Oscar you think deserve to win. There are movies that are amazing, but they end up competing with another film that's just as good, and then the competition gets really tight, but only one can win. That was the case at the 2004 Oscars. Brother Bear, a Disney classic with a brilliant story, lost to Finding Nemo, another film that's just too good. You know another Pixar movie that never won an Oscar for Best Animated Feature? Cars. You probably weren't expecting that, but it lost at the 2007 Oscars to Happy Feet, which is also a really good movie. But Cars was kind of revolutionary, right? Plus, Cars 2 and Cars 3 didn't even get nominated afterward. They don't win awards, but they make a lot of money. Sometimes it can be a bit confusing, but a movie that premieres in, say, 2006 will be at the 2007 Oscars. There's always a one-year gap. Moving on, let's talk about more films that were really snubbed, like How to Train Your Dragon. All three films were nominated in their respective years, and all three lost. Who did they lose to? I'm a huge fan of Hiccup and Toothless. The first film lost to Toy Story 3 in 2011. Tough competition. Then How to Train Your Dragon 2 got nominated for Best Animated Feature in 2015 and lost to Big Hero 6. Both great films, but come on, Toothless was already in his second movie. But it's okay, let's make a third film and this time we'll win, right? So DreamWorks made How to Train Your Dragon 3, and it lost at the 2020 Oscars to Toy Story 4. Now that's just cruel. They totally played Hiccup there. Toy Story 4, in my opinion, shouldn't even exist. That ending, my god. I love the first three Toy Story films, especially the second one, which is my favorite Pixar movie. But that fourth film, who deserved that Oscar? Toy Story 4 or How to Train Your Dragon 3? Comment down below. If you're sad that How to Train Your Dragon got nominated 3 times and lost all 3, imagine how I feel about Despicable Me, which also has 3 films, but only Despicable Me 2 was nominated. It was up for the 2014 Oscar and lost to Frozen. The first and third films could have been nominated too, right? Another DreamWorks film that did not win was Kung Fu Panda. What a movie. I love the trilogy. The fourth one not so much. The first film lost in 2009 to Wall-E. It was a tough competition, especially since Bolt was also nominated that year, making it really challenging to pick a winner. Kung Fu Panda 2 lost in 2012 to Rango. I really like Rango 2. It's an original story, and that win was well-deserved, but I also wanted Kung Fu Panda 2 to take the Oscar. Fun fact, the Puss in Boots movie was nominated that same year. As for Kung Fu Panda 3, it didn't even get nominated. Now let's talk about some other movies we love that were never even nominated for Best Animated Feature. Tangled, Madagascar. How did Madagascar never get a nomination? Over the Hedge, Hotel Transylvania, B-Movie, Turbo, Megamind, and more. This year's nominees are The Wild Robot, Flow, Inside Out 2, Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Most Foul, and Memoir of a Snail. Which one do you think will win? Comment down below. If you love these animation trivia videos, check out the ones I've made. I'm sure you'll love them. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and see you in the next video here on Cine Lovers.